Welcome to Smoke Signals, a hard-hitting news program for students, by students.
Alright, Wolfpack, tomorrow the girls play at 1 o'clock. The pet bus leaves at 11:15. Our girls are going to be playing the number 1 East Buck, and the winner goes to the state playoffs.
Come out and support the Wolves. It's a big game, and we're all dressing tropical, so be sure to be there and be loud.
We're going to be the loudest and the biggest student section there. So let's get tropical! Woo!
Hello, I'm Hunter.
And I'm Devin.
And welcome to the Smoke Signals. The first story today is over Hamlet, with Austin's second hour senior class just finishing the book. He'll be telling us a little bit about Hamlet in 2 minutes. We go to him right now.
Hi, this is Austin Anderson on a brand new segment called Course Hero. In this Course Hero, we'll be talking about Hamlet, which is a story written by William Shakespeare. Now, basically, just to sum it up in a few words, is that Hamlet and a few others in the play dies over King Hamlet's death, who got killed by Claudius, and eventually Claudius dies. King Hamlet's wife Gertrude dies. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern dies. Hamlet dies. Then you have Laertes and Ophelia, which are brother and sister. They die, and their dad Polonius dies as well, actually by Hamlet. And okay, so I just made this up so I could say this dad joke. What do you call an earthquake during a production of Hamlet? A Shakespeareans.
Was that a dad joke I heard?
One more, and that's it. Thank you, Austin.
Sophie will now explain to us what FCA is and what they're doing. We go to her now.
FCA is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It is a group of students that come together to talk about our faith in God and how it impacts our athletic performance. Here at Tarkio, our meetings take place in the mornings on Tuesday in Mr. Dotson's room from 7:30 to 7:55. Each member that has joined has their own athlete's Bible and bring them to every meeting. FCA's advisor is Mr. Dotson, and he is always ready to ask us related questions and give us great advice. Along with Mr. Dotson, Briley Staten and myself are the student leaders of FCA. We take turns reading and asking our members questions. There are a few flyers hung up around the school to advertise joining FCA. If you haven't already, please consider joining FCA.
Thank you, Sophie.
This week's teacher feature is with Miss Yu. Miss Yu is the English and French teacher at Tarkio High School. We go to Haley, who interviews her.
I don't like it at all, was Aunt Alexandra's assessment of these events. That man seems to have a permanent running grudge against everybody connected with that case. I know how that kind are about paying off grudges, but I don't understand why he should harbor one. He had his way in court, didn't he?
Mrs. Yu,
Yes?
what's your favorite book?
Well, let's see, it depends on what period of my life we're discussing. When I was in elementary school, my favorite book was The Hero in the Crown by Robin McKinley, which I have recommended in the library if you look at the display. My favorite book now, I don't know, I really like science fiction and fantasy. I like weird stuff. I like N.K. Jemisin, I like Octavia Butler, those are good authors.
If you were not a teacher, what would you be and why?
I would probably be a gardener because I like to grow things, or I might be a chef because I like to feed people.
Okay, there's a fire, your family and pets are out. What is the first thing you're grabbing?
Okay, I will go get Vivi's, Mr. Cuddles, who's a girl, and Bunny, here's Bunny, and then I go down to the basement and get some plants I repotted last night because that took me a really long time, and now I know.
What do some of your hobbies include?
I thought you already did. I like to garden. And I like to read books, and I like to do jigsaw puzzles, and I like to cook. Yeah, and Coach Hugh likes to do all the same hobbies that I like.
What's it like in the U house?
Pretty laid back. We do a lot of reading. We like to walk the dog.
Okay, ready? What is your favorite French food?
Chocolate. Chocolate. Anything chocolate. Pain au chocolat. It's chocolate pastries.
Thank you, Haley, and miss you.
There's been a scandal in the sports world, and for once it's not the Patriots. We go to Aaron with the details.
In the 2017 MLB World Series, the Houston Astros cheated. Stealing sides has been something that has always been around in baseball. It is when technology is used is when it becomes illegal. They videoed the signs and analyzed the pitches that were thrown to learn the signs for off-speed pitches. They would then relay when an off-speed pitch was to be thrown. They would relay this by banging on a trash can. There was also accusations that the players may have worn electronic buzzers. Technology also played a huge role in their ploy being discovered. When rumors the Astros had cheated in the 2017 season, a baseball blogger known as John Boy jumped on it. He found the video of Danny Farquhar, a White Sox reliever, pitching against the Astros. In the video, banging on a trash can was very obvious and matched with the sign breaking balls. This, along with other evidence, has led to a $5 million fine, and they took their first and second round draft picks in the 2020 and 2021 drafts. The Astros are America's most wanted sports team. Fans everywhere boo them relentlessly, and 6 Astro batters have already been hit.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeehaw! It's Ag Week at Tarkio High School, and we go to Jake and Bo, who's giving us the recap of it. They first go to Mr. Lamberson and Keaton Williams with an interview. Then some more about Ag Week. Let's go to them now.
Yeet!
We're out here in the Ag Shop with Mr. Lamberton and Keaton Williams, here to interview them and ask them some questions. Keaton, what's your favorite part about Ag Week?
It helps the kids get involved in agriculture within the school.
As a farmer yourself, what does FFA Week mean to you?
Oh, it just shows how involved the kids are nowadays with agriculture and how much it means to the school district.
So, Mr. Lamberton, what are you hoping that FFA Week will achieve?
I hope that it brings awareness to the FFA chapter throughout our school and just agriculture in general throughout the school and in the ag program.
Thank you.
This week was FFA week. The FFA had their dress-up days. Monday was Case vs. John Deere.
Tuesday was Dress Like a Farmer Day.
Wednesday was Camo Day.
Thursday was FFA T-shirt Day, and today is Flannel Friday.
On Thursday, the FFA held their dinner for their supporters and the faculty.
Mr. Lamberton.
Yes.
You're on smoke signals. Thank you, Ag Department, for feeding the staff and community of Tarkio. Smile, fellas. You're on. Yep.
Thank you, Jake and Bo. I reckon that was a good segment.
All right, everyone. So there have been a few weird food combinations over the years, and we've asked you to come up with some good ones to go against our very own Ashton Erie and Riley Leakey. We go to them now.
And I'm Riley, and we're with Smoke Signals. Today, we're going to be trying people's favorite weird food combinations, starting with peanut butter and pickle sandwich. That's awful. Next, we're going to be trying Doritos and chocolate. Here's your Dorito. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Yum? Thanks, guys.
Well, that's it for Smoke Signals this week. We hope you guys tune in next week.
Next week on Smoke Signals, Jake and Bo take us on a tour of the new Tarkio Tech. See you next week.